Hi. Well, it's wintertime here in the Southern Hemisphere, and if you struggle with making it through winter feeling vital, happy and energized, then watch this video for our 5 top tips for the yogic lifestyle way of getting through winter with great energy.
Welcome along. This is Yoga to Transform. I'm Audrey.
And I'm Christina. Thanks for watching.
And we've got those 5 tips for you to encourage you to have a great winter season.
Absolutely. So winter can be a really hard season. The days get shorter, the nights get longer, and they get really cold, and it can be really stressful and hard on the body physically and also on the mind.
That's right. You kind of can get quite depressed, can't you, with winter time when there's not so much sun or daylight time.
Absolutely. And it's the season of Vata, which is dry and windy, and there's a lot of movement, but it's really kind of dry. And then the season of Kapha, which is about cold, wet, still, earthy, dark.
Yeah.
So those kind of 2 energies can be quite oppressive when they are together. They're missing the pitta fire of summer. Yeah.
That's right. And so actually that's really good, because that's actually what some of the processes are, is to add some of that fire back into your life, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. Do you want to jump in then to the spice up your life?
Oh yeah,
We'll
so
that's
right.
number 1.
Yeah, tip number 1. Ayurveda, an ancient practice of well-being and keeping your body and mind healthy, suggests that you spice up your life. So let's have tip number 1.
Like the Spice Girls.
Well, sort of. We're like the Spice Girls mothers. But anyway, do check your spice cupboard or your spice drawer. Things like cinnamon and paprika and ginger, black pepper. What else have I got on my list? Turmeric and chili.
Yeah.
Adding those things, cayenne and some nutmeg. Adding those things into your foods gives your digestion a bit of a lift.
Absolutely, absolutely, because you're trying to get that fire going and keep it going, because everything does slow down in winter, even digestion.
That's right, especially because you're actually probably not moving around as much.
No.
So you've got the opportunity to add some things into your diet, just to give yourself that little bit of boost. Spice up your life, tip number 1.
Absolutely, spice up your life, tip number 1. Well, shall we go tip number 2, which is actually rest, restore and renew. So this is the season of hibernation, right?
You get a free pass, you can.
Exactly. I'm not going out. No, back in the olden days, they used to go to bed when the sun went down, and they woke up when the sun got up. And now we have the internet and power and TV, and most of us are staying up well into the night because we can, because of the advancement of technology, which is a wonderful thing, but it's not so good when it comes to our body's natural cycle of needing to go into the stillness, needing to go into the darkness, and needing to go into that time to restore. So we have the daily cycle of needing sleep to rest and restore the body, but then there's the annual cycle of winter, helping us to just slow down and give our body some time to just rejuvenate. So if you feel the urge to go home, put your jammies on, sit on the couch. We suggest you do some yoga in your jammies.
Yeah,
but
just some gentle yoga. You don't have to be going all out.
No, not at all. But, honour the ability, go to bed earlier.
Yeah, look after yourself. Just have that mindset of self-care, really,
Correct.
Isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah. So allow yourself the excuse of cold weather to stay at home.
So that was tip number 2. So tip number 3, you're perhaps finding that you're not quite sure what to eat. So back to Ayurveda again. And the idea is to have some quite dense protein, but without it feeling too stodgy in your body.
Yeah.
So we're thinking about things like sesame oil, coconut oil, having ghee, which is the clarified butter, grazing on some nuts, maybe almonds, walnuts, cashew nuts, so you're getting some densely packed protein, but in something that's quite light to eat. Add some seeds in, pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, and then in terms of foods, maybe some bananas, some dates, avocado, that's a really good one as well. So you might want to add some more green things to your diet. We'll talk about colour in a minute, but adding some green vegetables that are just lightly cooked or steamed so that they're not overdone. The nutrients are still in there. And then some easily digestible things like grains, and also adding a little bit of sweetness, sort of honey or molasses or something like that. So that's kind of the Ayurveda recipe for keeping your body working, but also giving yourself the vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients that you need for the winter time.
Absolutely, because I always notice as I move into winter that my hunger increases. The cold goes up and my hunger goes up, and there could be a tendency to reach for the chocolate bar
or the chippies or something really easy.
Yes, but they're kind of empty nutrients.
That's right.
Go for the almonds,
the nuts, the dates,
the avocados,
bananas.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like a great snack food, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? Sounds yummy, yummy, yummy.
All right, so that was tip number 3.
Fabulous. So tip number 4 is add some colour, add some warmth into your day. So the days are grey, the days are dreary, so it can feel very grey. So spice up your life with, I've got a yellow top on. You've got
a little bit of pink going on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I've got pink and yellow, pink and white socks on.
Right. So you can add some like colour into your clothing, but also too there's the opportunity, in my house we have very thick curtains to keep out the cold and keep in the warm, but I have the candles burning, and the oil burner candles burning, the Himalaya salt light lamp going all day, so that there's a warmth in the room
created from that light and the energy inside.
Exactly, because you want to keep the warmth, the feeling of warmth, even if it's not feeling or looking warm outside. You can create that by just adding in your own sources of warmth and lightness.
Yeah, so just, even though it's really easy, just avoiding all those black clothes that people tend to wear in winter, just add in some splashes of colour, some scarves. And that's the next tip.
That's the next
tip. Oh, there we go. Tip number 5 is to keep the extremities of your body warm. So you can often feel a bit scattered and out of sorts in winter time. So a good way of doing of making a change so you don't feel like that is to wear a woolly hat or some kind of hat or scarf around your neck or over your ears, keeping your hands and feet warm, gloves and socks, slippers if you're at home. Keeping those parts of your body warm sort of brings yourself back into yourself, and you can feel that much better actually in yourself because you're keeping yourself warm. It helps you be a bit more centered, and actually makes you feel a lot more at ease with your life.
Absolutely. I remember coming to Christchurch from Sydney and thinking I was going to die of freezing coldness. And Christchurch is summer.
In summer. And it's not that cold.
Yeah, it was relative to Sydney.
True.
But I guess that's the thing, right, is that when you are bracing yourself and kind of drawing into yourself and really just struggling to stay warm, then you can't be feeling as vital and energized as you like. So the body loses its heat through the extremities, like the head and the hands and the feet. So if you can keep them contained, then you can keep your vital energy contained and inside of you, and have more energy for doing other fun stuff.
There you go. So 5 simple tips for keeping your yourself well and well nourished during winter time.
Absolutely. And we snuck in I'm going to just throw in an extra bonus
tip.
tip.
Good. Love the bonus tips.
Because we did kind of mention it before, which is do some yoga. Keep moving. It doesn't have to be hard. And I know it's really hard to leave the house. Like, you come home, you put your jammies on, you sit on the couch, but we're going to encourage you to come home. We have 20-minute yoga classes on this YouTube channel. Come home and do 20 minutes of movement. That keeps the body vital as well.
That's right.
And mobility and flexibility is so important.
Not to mention digestion and everything working well through your system as well. That's
Absolutely.
right.
Absolutely.
So we'd love to hear about the ones that you choose. Do write us a wee comment in the comments below this video.
Yes, absolutely. And if you liked this video, please remember to subscribe, like or share, and tell all your friends about it. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. See you again. Namaste.